Savitri, Book 2, the Book of the Traveler of the Worlds, Canto 3, the Glory and Fall of Life. This new revealed its antique face of joy, a sudden disclosure to the heart of grief, tempting it to endure and long and hope, even in changing worlds, bereft of peace, in an air racked with sorrow and with fear, and while his feet trod on a soil unsafe, he saw the image of a happier state in an architecture of hieratic space, circling and mounting towards creation's tops at a blue height which never has too high for warm communion between body and soul, as far as heaven, as near as thought and hope, glimmered the kingdom of a griefless light above him in a new celestial vault other than the heavens beheld by mortal eyes, as on a fretted ceiling of gods, an archipelago of laughter and fire. Swarm stirs apart in a rippled sea of sky, towered spirals, magic rings of vivid hue, and gleaming spears of strange felicity floated through distance like a symbol world on the trouble and the toil they could not share, on the unhappiness they could not aid, impervious to life's suffering, struggle, grief, untarnished by its anger, gloom, and hate, unmoved, untouched, looked down great visioned plains, blissful forever in their timeless right, absorbed in their own beauty and content of their immortal gladness, they live sure, apart in their self glory plunged, remote, burning, they swarm in a vague, lucent haze, an everlasting refuse of dream light, a nebula of the splendors of the gods, made from the musings of eternity, almost unbelievable by human faith, hardly they seemed the stuff of things that are, as through a magic television's glass, outlined to some magnifying inner eye. They shone like images thrown from a far scene, too high and glad for mortal lids to seize, but near and real to the longing heart, and to the body's passionate thought and sense are the hidden kingdoms of beatitudes. In some close, unattained realm which yet we feel immune from the harsh clutch of death and time, escaping the search of sorrow and desire in bright enchanted shape peripheries, forever dwelling in bliss they lie, in dream and trance and muse before our eyes, across a subtle vision's inner field, wide rapturous landscapes fleeting from the sight, the figures of the perfect kingdom pass, and behind them leave a shining memories trail, imagined scenes or great eternal worlds, dream caught or sensed, they touch our hearts with their depths, unreal seeming, yet more real than life, happier than happiness, truer than things true. If dreams these were or captured images, dreams truth made false earth's vain realities, in a swift eternal moment fixed their lives, or ever recalled come back to longing eyes, calm heavens of imperishable light, illumined continents of violet peace, oceans and rivers of the mirth of God, and griefless countries under purple suns. This once a star of bright remote idea or imagination's comet trail of dream took now a close shape of reality. The gulf between dream truth, earth fact was crossed. the wonder worlds of life where dreams no more. His vision made all the unveiled its own. Their scenes, their happenings met his eyes and heart and smote them with pure loveliness and bliss. A breathless summit region drew his gaze, whose boundaries jutted into a sky of self and dipped towards a strange ethereal base, the quintessence glowed of life's supreme delight on a spiritual and mysterious peak. Only a miracle's high, transfiguring line divided life from the formless infinite and sheltered time against eternity. Out of that formless stuff, time mints his shapes. The eternal spike holds the cosmic act. The protean images of the world force have drawn the strength to be, the will to last from a deep ocean of dynamic peace, inverting the spirit's apex towards life. She spends the plastic liberties of the one to cast in acts the dreams of her caprice. His wisdom's call steadies her careless feet. He props her dance upon a rigid base. His timeless, still immutability must standardize her quiescence miracle. Om Namo Bhagavati Sri Arvindaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Sri Arvindaya. Om Namo Bhagavati Sri Arvindaya.